Hello. Um, Hello first. So the first question was the intent question about whenever, sorry, whenever, whether Gunmage Captain Adept retains his Arcane Savant rule when he changes question from just a pistol. Gunmage Captain Adept. It is the rule that allows him to choose two upgrades on a weapon. Yes. No, he costs 0 points in the document. Yes. I'm not sure you can buy him as a model because because he's separate. Yeah, I think so. But so the second question, because he can only be given weapons from the sorry, from the spreadsheet, does does his pistol gets upgraded, or it's still just critical brutal? Yes, it's auto brutal, but because your model, as I understood it, your model doesn't start with anything. They just yeah. I just This is a less of a question and more of an observation that I found is that I've never had to get into the nitty gritty of how rules interact and how they exist until I actually started preparing for this game. So it's like, oh, and this guy have quick rule, so he can make two shots. Oh wait, no, quick shot makes you only one shot. Okay, but then assault only make one. So it's like you had to understand properly how they work together. To oh, okay, it's important.
Oh, that's why. It was muted. Gosh dang it. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me now, I hope. So chat, let me know if that is true. We've been talking about intention of rules. Basically, the Gunmage Captain Adept gets to keep its 2 shot types and upgrades to brutal damage instead of critical brutal damage when it takes the Gunmage pistol because he already had that ability, so why not? We could make that change easily. Yeah, fair enough, Loth.
Yeah.
No, it's not the mic's fault, and it's not a $300 microphone. It's just like it's like a $100 microphone. But it was muted, which is my fault. Okay, yay. Anyway, so let's restart my introduction because nobody heard it. I'm here with German, who's a wonderful patron of ours, and
Hello.
we're gonna play some Fallen Corvis, and he's asking some rules questions, and then we're gonna get into the game. So I'm sorry, you were talking about how it was unusual to have to think about how all the rules interacted, and then I interrupted you to say that I couldn't be heard, and I want to make sure that you get your point across. So please continue.
Yes. The one sorry. The question that I had was, it's not much of a question as much of a perhaps a suggestion
Mm-hmm.
of to make say- to collect shot types, then
Mm-hmm.
make them how to say an accordant point cost.
Oh, and make them something you can buy for your model as an ability.
Yes, but only like in terms of 3, and then add them to the base cost of a 10-10 gun, which is magical.
Oh, so like make different versions of the pistol.
Yes.
I like that a lot. Okay, I'm writing that down. All right, yeah, absolutely. That's a really good idea. I will send that Brett's way, and he'll be like, "Well, you didn't think of that. How did we not think of that?" No, it's a really good idea. I like that a lot. And then you could do some really interesting things where you could have it be very support based or very offensive based or like some weird mixture of the two. I like it.
And also, to continue the point of rules thing,
Mm-hmm.
when I found out that you can give a mage lock rifle to gun mage Captain Adept,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing that popped into my mind is like two deadly shots, and I can completely forgot that rate of fire still exists.
It does unfortunately still exist. Yes.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate. But I think I managed to discover, not right now, but potentially one of the most deadly, no, not discover, but like combined together in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
one of the most deadly, in particular Fallen Colors models.
Mm-hmm.
The guy can on the charge do 8 damage almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Because Signar has the temp. Sorry, the rule is I need to find this one out. So it's Thunder of Metal,
Uh-huh.
and Thunder of Metal in the medium base has the finest weapons,
Oh,
which
yes.
works for a round,
Mm-hmm.
and every hit gives you automatically 2 damage.
Right.
So you take
Yep.
a Stoneblade Captain, you give him 2 Stormglaives.
Mm-hmm.
He already has quick. He already has quick work.
Yes, he does.
Gunfire costs only 15 points, so you can take one for free, and it's a minor ability, so you can take for free it in the middle.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so the only thing that you're missing is either an assault, which a rule that I couldn't find, so that was one of the questions.
I believe assault isn't a minor rule. It might be a major rule. Let me double check real fast.
It's not a major because major rule starts with B. So
Oh,
it
you know
is not a
what?
major.
Assault was such a broken rule that we decided not
Okay.
to put it into the game. I just looked at our change log and we actually
Oh,
took it out at a
okay.
certain point. It was causing a lot of problems because the reason we took it out actually is because the interaction with drag on some of the ranged weapons was really problematic.
I see.
So
Uh,
at one
so
point, Brett like assaulted a model that was on top of a building that he couldn't get to otherwise, and then dragged it off the building. But he'd failed his charge, so his model ended his charge. But now the model was already on the other side of the building; it had already activated, so his entire warband got to shoot at it, and yeah, things died. Yep.
So then also the rule letters automatically also gets cut off, right? So, for
Uh,
example, Stormblades have assault base.
yes. They should
Okay,
have
got
that still. Yep.
it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. They keep
So,
all of the stuff on their cards.
and then you add to that either then dual attack
Mm-hmm.
or something of the sort, and it's 2 melee hits and
Yep.
then 2 ranged hits,
Mm-hmm.
and shooting gallery only costs 10 gold
Yep.
and makes him an 8/8 in melee.
Yeah, that seems pretty awesome. By this point, though, you're like in the fourth or fifth scenario, right? Because dual attack
Yeah.
is a major ability, right?
No, it's a medium ability.
It's a medium
if I
ability.
remember.
Okay. Even so, like, and I think this is one of the things about Fallen Corvus that I really love is that it doesn't have to be perfectly balanced. Everybody can have really cool things.
Yeah, but the addition to that is also funny
Mm-hmm.
because for Tempa, that's another question, but that's later. For Wrath of the sorry, I cannot remember the name of it. Thunder of Metal.
Mm-hmm.
The model's melee weapons game Warhead.
Yes.
So it's like anything which is in 4 of him is like ding ding ding, and there's like boom boom boom.
Yeah, it takes
So,
it's the POW 10 AoE 4, right?
yes, yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Um, then the question that I have about the Thunder of Metal,
Yes.
it has in the document 1, 2, and then 3, and then there's nothing in it. Is
Oh,
that a rule which was supposed to be added, or a 3 just something that is not supposed to be there?
I think that 3. Hold on, let me check. I think.
It's on the page.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. I don't remember. I'll have to look in our change log and see if there was a third thing at one point and we took it out. My inclination is that maybe there was some immunity there, but I don't remember because it's been several months. Let me add that to my list of things that I need to investigate. I think it's supposed to be blank. I don't think there's supposed to be a third ability there. But I think at one point they might have gotten some kind of immunity or resistance to something.
Because that's already pretty good.
Yeah, no, that was the thing is that Thunder of Metal was art that has a bunch of really strong rules. Like +2 armor to the henchman straight up is really good, especially because I see you're taking 2 Legion of Lost Souls and they have Shield Wall, so they'll be armor 20.
Yes, actually, that was my third list where my main character was a leader was a resolute with a shield and a shield wall. So he was like armor 23.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yep.
So it was just like toughness, all toughness.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of gone that route. I've got an Knight Exemplar with a shield and shield wall. So when he's under battle driven, he's very tanky.
Battle driven is the one when you need to kill him.
Battle driven is when you get damaged, you get +2 strength and armor and Pathfinder, I believe. Yep, +2 strength, +2 armor, and Pathfinder for the round. Yep.
Right.
So.
Okay, then another question.
Mm-hmm.
Not discrimination. Dissimilarity. So, for example, if I would take Stormglaive on my leader,
yes,
it would be from the document. But if I would pick just a Stormblade, it would be from the new War Room, which would make it 2 POW higher.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. We haven't updated the document with the new POWs from the update.
So would they stay to the previous rules, or would they be onto the new ones?
They should be onto the new ones. Yeah, we haven't updated for that. I think that's coming when we do the update for 1.2, which I don't sometime in the next couple of weeks or month. That's the plan to have that out. But I don't think because this was published in
before the rule change.
Yeah, very much before then, and we haven't gone back and added into it for that yet. But yeah, play them as the new rules because they will be when we get it out.
Okay. I understand that. All right. What other questions did I have? Oh, okay. So field engineer and trencher engineer, trencher mechanic, field
Yes.
mechanic, and trencher mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Trencher mechanic as a model doesn't exist.
Uh,
It's battle engineer. Is that the model that was meant?
Probably. Hold on. Let me look. I think so. Cause hold on a moment. Let me pull this up. No, hold on. Battle mechanic is the Kador unit. Signar.
No, it is combat engineer. Sorry, it's not battle engineer. It's combat engineer.
Okay. One moment. I'm seeing. Oh, trencher combat engineers. Oh, okay. I must have been. Yes, that is what is meant. Is the combat engineers. Um, their subline is trencher mechanic unit, and that must have snuck into the document somehow.
Maybe it has changed because it's now Stignar mechanic unit.
Okay, that might have been a thing in the update that changed.
Okay, fair enough. It just what my question was is that trencher combat engineers costed less than field mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to ask why, considering that the rules for combat engineers seem to be slightly better, or is it to just they have said that they tough does not exist?
I think it's because. Hold on. It's possible that the only one we were talking about when it comes to field mechanics in Signar was the leader.
But it says leader or grunt in the
Leader
document,
or grunt.
and I'd say grunts are better simply because they can survive better.
Yeah, they have better defenses. That is a
That's
great question. It's possible. I don't know if this is what it was, but it's possible that prior to the update the combat engineers were worse.
mm-hmm.
But that's also something that's possible that we just missed.
It's just because their math and red are not 3 and 3, so I was just slightly confused.
Yeah.
It's 6.
Yeah, that makes sense. 6 and 6. Yeah, that's probably some. Actually, you know what it might be? No, that's not it. I don't have a good answer for that one. It's probably some combination of the following things. When we were designing it at the beginning, Brett tried to break the game by spamming things, and the unit that he chose to spam was the battle mechanics and the grunts, and he gave them all annoyance somehow. Actually, I think you can just buy the annoyance ability. So yeah, basically he just gave all of them annoyance and then used like 6 of those to go farm treasure. And at that point, there was very little reason to go interact with them, and so we made them more expensive. And maybe we just forgot to make the battle mechanics more expensive, or the combat engineers more expensive at the same time.
Nice. That is entirely fair, I suppose. There is a way to break the game, and that the uber killy Stoneblade is just one of them.
Yes, there's lots of ways to break the game, and that's what makes it not War Machine, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, yeah. It combines all of my how to say it. It combines my favorite setting
Mm-hmm.
with my favorite 3D sort of game,
Yeah.
which is Infinity.
Yeah, we
But
were actually looking at Infinity rules for Elevation quite a bit when we were building the rule set.
no, and it's also combining with the third thing which I loved the most when I used to play it a little was
Mm-hmm.
Necromunda and its narrative style.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We definitely took inspiration from Necromunda and Mordheim for the structure of things. The goal eventually is to first of all have every faction available, and we're close to that point. Brett's been doing a lot of work, and then the idea is that every year we'd release a new campaign, or maybe every 6 months we'd release a new, like preferably like 9-part campaign where you get to spend 3 games in the middle or the early game, 3 games in the middle game, and 3 games in the late game. Um, and we think that would be really cool.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
All right.
Okay, sorry, I'm working myself into some kind of a frenzy.
Oh, it's all good. Do you have any more questions, or shall we go over what we've brought to throw down with today?
I do not think I actually do because I think that that is actually it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So sorry, I forgot one very important last question.
Mm-hmm.
Several times in the document, a certain model is referenced, which is I sort of asked that question, but I wanted to just make sure I understood it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
The Stone Blade Attachment Officer, because several times in documents his abilities are directly referenced as part of the rules. So, for example, his Iron Zeal, how
Mm-hmm.
his rules are interacting with the other, and also in the leader category, it says that you can pick a attachment.
Yes. Hold on. I'm just pulling up the roster builder.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at Signar units. Okay, yes. So yes, he's an option for the unit leader, and or as a leader model, and then we do reference his abilities. And probably, I'm guessing the question is, those abilities are outdated because of the.
Oh, no. Sorry, that's Stoneblade Captain. That's a different model.
Oh, you're talking about the Stormblade officer.
Officer attachment.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I see, and he's not in the options for the to be taken.
So so what I wanted to ask, is that intentional or it was just a good example for the
I think it was just a good
rule?
example, and I think it's intentional that he's not in there because he's Mat 8, right? Actually,
He's
how
the same as Stoneblade Captain
he's
in
the same as the
practice.
Stormblade Captain? Yeah.
In
You know
this
what?
particular case, he's much better, and I understand partially, could understand the reason why you choose not to include him, because he basically fixes all his own problems.
Mm-hmm.
He gains Relentless Charge, which basically means he has Pathfinder always.
Right.
His stat line is H6, which is the same as Stormblade Captain.
Mm-hmm.
He has Assault on as a normal Stormblade. So
Right.
basically, the only thing that he doesn't have is Quick Work of the Captain.
Which you can get for free if you want
Yeah,
to. Yeah. I think
and
we decided that he had slightly too many rules ultimately.
also because Captain's rules are more of a baggage on him rather than an ability to him.
Yep.
So what I meant is Desperate Pace. When it's cast on a unit, it's great, but when it's cast on just one more model, it's a bit more like you're sacrificing your leader action to just move slightly forward, which is less good, as I was trying
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah, no, and that's
And
definitely part of it.
yeah, and his drive is not used yet,
Not
as
yet. No, we
as
still have
is.
to get Warjacks and things into the game still. Although there are a
So
couple of narrative paths that let you do that.
yes, I Kador. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yep. Yeah, no, that one I was very very excited about that one when I wrote it.
I just have to mention that the path of for the motherland seems to be very good.
I think so. Yeah, I think For the Motherland is very good. I think they're both really good. I like the Cabal one better myself. It's trickier and it's interesting, which is how I like to play things. But yeah, For the Motherland is very
Per-
very good.
Perhaps I'm just overestimating of how an actual leader is good, but for I maybe I'm just overestimating how good it actually is. But I just yielded. Oh! One more question. One more question. This one
Yes.
was I completely forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
Some factions allow you to choose your progression. Others are locked into it.
Yep.
Is it to avoid slight balance?
Yeah, there were some things that I wanted to include in the top tier things that I thought would be broken with one of the paths from before. So that was one of the reasons, and the other reason was because it made thematic sense that you should, once you are on this pathway, you should be following it to the end. There's no like switching um, halfway through it, if that
I
makes
see.
sense.
I see. Yeah, but perfectly understand it. Yeah,
So,
that's kind of what I was thinking when reading my model. All
yep,
right, I am ready.
awesome,
That's all questions that I have, I think.
sweet. All right. So, we today have brought two very different warbands. I'm going to go over mine really quickly, and then we can go over yours, German. So, I've brought an exemplar, or Knight Exemplar, as my unit leader. You can see him here dancing on the screen. So in Fallen Corvis, your leader loses all of their weapons and keeps all of their baseline abilities, and then you get to upgrade with some free ability, like a free ability, and then you get to buy weapon loadouts. So for my guy, I have chosen to give him hyper aggressive for free because I hate getting shot at and I like to be able to punish it. And then I give him shield wall for 10 points, and in order to give him shield wall, I had to give him a shield, which is also 10 gold. And then he needed a melee weapon, so I gave him a firebrand, which is, I believe, the incinerator weapon, which just makes him into a range 1 POW 12 with continuous fire and magic weapon. And then I also have a cleanser. Where are you, buddy? He's here. He's very expensive because he can hit a lot of things, and that's basically the reason. I have a bastion, which is just sort of like he's going to be a tank. I have a incinerator, who's also going to be a tank. And then I have a Sunburst Crew Grunt whose plan is to like go get a treasure, run and hide like over here somewhere and never come out, because he's just cheap and has almost no offensive. Does he have any offensive capabilities? I don't think he does. They have a sword. Yep, that's it. So anyway, that's what I've got going on. I am in the Lawgiver's Judgment narrative pathway, which gives me the ability to put out judgment tokens on things when you kill my stuff. I can also put one on something at the beginning of the game, and I can use an action to put one on you. And basically, I just get +1 to hit and damage against things for each judgment token they have, and it caps at 3. Because I'm the Inquisition, basically.
I was very scared of the blighted tokens for the.
Yes, that is reasonable, and we are toning those very much down in the update because they have proven extremely unfun to play against. So, yes.
What? I present mine?
Yeah, what do you have for us?
I have a Stormblade Captain with 2 Stormglaives, a Gunfighter for free.
Yep.
And 2 Stormglaives cost 30 gold, so I was out on all the rest of them. Yeah. And then I have Warhead. Warhead is the ability which I've never met on the battlefield, so I want to discuss it.
It's pretty rare, yeah.
AoE after a hit with POW 10.
Yep.
Which is kind of good.
Yes. Yeah, if I clump up, you can punish me pretty severely with your Stormblade Captain.
3 hits, 3 warheads.
Yes.
Yeah, the plan was to hit 2 Stormglaives and then quick work one of them into a shot.
That makes sense.
Are 14 and 2 15s, so that's good.
Yeah.
Legionnaire of Lost Souls are here to be sort of a tank for the group because they both have Bloodbound, which allows them to heal back.
Yep.
And they have potentially heal back, of course. And they are armed 20 in melee because they get +2 armor from the path which I'm on.
Yes.
And the last one is Order of Illumination Vigilant, which is a good shooter and good fighter with Pathfinder and with Pathfinder, Stealth, and Advanced Advanced Deployment, Pathfinder, and Stealth.
Yep.
With heavy crossbow and a great sword. But suddenly, yeah, that's it.
Yep.
So it's just a scout, which I also plan to shoot a bit and then run around, get stuff.
Yeah. No, they're pretty gnarly. Yeah, so that's the models we've got. Let's talk about the scenario real fast. There's a lot of things up here, which is just kind of the way this works. Fallen Corvis is meant to be played in Corvis, which is like a port city similar to Vienna in a lot of ways. And it's going to have a lot of buildings, and there's a bunch of rule changes to accommodate that. So, oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I do need to move this piece of terrain slightly. We discovered that after I had published this, that this doesn't let a medium base move through it if you don't have that there. So there are blue treasure tokens that can be picked up by models. They can hold up to 3, I believe. double checking. I'm pretty sure you can hold up to 3. And interacting with these is essentially just like something you can do for free. It's at any time ability. You can interact with one thing for free, and then you can spend your combat action or your movement to interact with a second thing. Treasure tokens give you things after the game. You get to roll on a table for random bits and bobs and abilities and weapons and stuff. Then we also have 5 arcane manuals, and these are the scenario, basically. The scenario here is that we're fighting, or we're exploring, I should say, because we're not necessarily fighting, a mage's tower that has exploded because he's been gone for a long time as the Infernals invaded. And so picking up one of these things and holding it until the end of the turn gives you a point for each one, and the first person to, I believe, 14 points. Yep. Or having the most points at the end of the 5th round is the way that you quote-unquote win, which gives you some rewards at the end. These purple things tell you how high a building is, which is important because if you are attempting to climb them, you have penalties. Well, you have a lower chance of climbing if they are as tall as you are fast. So the tallest one is this tower right here, this guy in the corner. We have discovered that really high terrain can be both really cool, or it can be completely useless. Or if you do what Brett likes to do when he's got something like your Vigilant here, he likes to just climb it up here and stand it on the top and shoot at things and be very, very hard to get at. So, yeah. And then these little wall templates here, these are ladders. You don't have to make a check if you're climbing up a building if you have a ladder, so long as you have enough movement to get up the ladder. And I think that's everything. Yeah. Let me just get out. Go ahead.
I have a question for a moment, if you are allowed.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's base-to-base interacting with the treasure and everything, right?
I believe it's 1 inch. Let me double check that.
You can do it at any moment without interrupting your action. So you cannot move past and then grab it.
Yes, that's correct. Each scenario will indicate the distances, although most are from 1 inch. Okay, so let's double check the scenario real fast. And can be interacted with from 1 inch away. Yeah, so you can be within 1 inch of them and to interact with them. Yep. Yeah, and so as long as it's not like in the middle of your like your movement or the middle of your combat action, you can do it before you run. You can do it. You can't do it after you run because your turn ends, just like in War Machine.
Fail charge.
Yeah, or if you fail a charge, you can't do that. But other than that, like, there's nothing to stop you from just picking this thing up at the start of your turn and then charging afterwards. That's fine. And if you want to, you could pick this up and then walk to here and sacrifice your combat action and pick up another one. Yep. All right. Well, let's roll to see who's going first and who's deploying. I rolled a 6. That's pretty good.
I did not.
You did not. Let me think about this. I think, given what you have, that I would actually like to go second and take the top.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
So I go to 7, right?
Yes, I believe everybody deploys at 7 regardless.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, 6. It's 6 inches. And we alternate just like we do activations. So you'll pick a model and place it, and then I'll pick a model and place it. And for this board...
Sorry, 6 is outside the board?
Yeah. So the 6 is here, so 6 inches on the board is here at the 12-inch
6 inches on the board.
Yep.
I see. I thought, sorry.
No. This is a 36-inch board, and War Table isn't set up with different measurement markings for different sizes of boards. Yeah.
It's why it took me a long time to understand the phrase dice off something.
Yes.
I believe. Okay. And here advanced deployment doesn't do anything.
Advanced deployment works exactly the same as it normally does. You get an extra 6 inches.
So it's always going to be the last one.
Probably, yes. Brett has I mean, whenever you hear me tell stories about trying to break the game, it's always Brett. But Brett has a really gross circle list or roster where everything in it has advanced deployment. So that's fun.
I mean, technically, you can reproduce that with trenchers
It's
in
true.
some capacity,
Yeah.
obviously. Oh, okay. I remember the question, but I'm gonna set up a model before I do that.
Sure.
Um, it is yes. Um, mm, 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 two models, medium sized. Yep. Let's go. I'm setting one of the people here. Here. The
Nice.
question, right? Uh, on a Rivan Express rifle, there exists a rule called rangefinder, which says that if you are within 1 inch of a spotter, your shots are boosted, ranged attacks are boosted.
Mm-hmm.
But spotter as a model doesn't exist in Fallen Corpse.
You are correct. Let's say spotter is going to be an ability. Okay. Good catch. Yes. So we will probably add spotter as a medium ability, I suspect, because having spotter plus the Raven Express rival at the beginning of the game sounds like an actual calamity.
Yes. Sorry, my last game in the Brawl Machine League specifically against a very talented opponent,
Mm-hmm.
my dice punished me hard, but Trencher Express team is brutal when they throw good.
Yes, they can. They can definitely be absolutely bananas. I think I'm gonna put my cleanser here, and his job is gonna be to sort of shoot down this wide open space and make people unhappy for stepping into that.
I will. I've never played against Mena once. Played against Mena, so you'll have to sadly explain to me
Oh,
what
sure.
cleanser does.
So a cleanser has an 8-inch fire spray and also assault, or maybe
Oh,
assault
I
is
see. Okay.
maybe assault is only on the officer. Yeah. Okay. So it's not on him base. He's got an 8-inch spray. It's fire, continuous fire, and he's got Ashen Veil, so he's harder to hurt or harder to hit. And
Okay.
yep.
That was like the first thing I thought that you need to get in the medium categories can like immunity fire, and then just forget about almost any debuff in the game except for very specific ones.
That's that's fair.
All
All
right,
right.
so it's my mod,
It is your
right?
go. Yep.
Um. All right.
The Shield Buddies.
Yes, they were taken specifically for that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's see.
One other idea that I had is to make a uh defense 16 arm 19 resolute
Oh, geez. Yeah, that would
and
work.
in charging. So it's 14 from shooting and then 16 from charging, which
Mm,
was like fun.
that does seem pretty good. All
The
right.
only problem was, sorry, yes, go.
Oh no, absolutely. Go ahead. I'm just telling you. My exemplar leader is here.
The only problem was that the crux of the plan hinged on defensive formation, and the only defensive formation miniature in Signar is Sword Knight,
Yeah,
and they're a bit fragile.
they are. You could buy it for a bunch of your grunts, I suppose, but that's expensive.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have a leader or that. Hmm. While I'm setting up, I have a question. The
Mm-hmm.
elite trooper, if
Yes,
I, uh, it doesn't work only in the beginning of the game, right? So you check every round for elite trooper,
that
in
is
a
correct.
sense.
Yep.
Uh,
So after the maintenance phase, basically, if you have two less models than your opponent left, you get an elite trooper token for each two that you have less. So if at some point in this game I somehow had all of my models and you just had one, you would get two elite trooper tokens. But Yeah, it's designed so that you can play like really bricky lists or bricky squads and not feel punished by the activation tax, basically.
I see. I see. Uh,
This
Only
is
flight allows you to fly on the buildings. Is that correct?
that is yes, that's correct. You can still climb up on the buildings, but you have to make the check for it then, or you have
I've
to go
seen
up a
that.
ladder.
Okay. And you can you walk through the tokens of treasures?
Yeah, you can walk through all the tokens. They are effectively incorporeal things, and you can even stand on them. They're just markers.
Fair enough. Okay, then I think I'm going to set up my vigilant here.
Yep, that vigilant is gonna have all the treasures it wants.
Yes, that's the plan.
Well, if that's the case, then this guy is gonna go here because he wants the treasures on that side.
Also fair. Hmm. Well, I suppose then it's time to set up the leader.
Yep. Let's see.
Your only massive shooting, as I understand, is from the cleanser.
Yep. Yep. He's the only gun I've got. Protectorate's not really big on guns for their troops for the most part.
Well, my list is also not very Signar-like. I have only 2 guns.
Yeah, I know. Oops, this was the wrong button.
And I think I'm gonna set him up here.
Okay. I'm gonna put my last 2 guys. I'm gonna put my Incinerator here, and I'm gonna put my Bastion. Let's see.
Do their blood linked was the name of it rule or
Oh,
Sanguine Bond?
Bloodbound, Sanguine Bond, yeah. They don't have anything to. He doesn't have anything to Sanguine Bond 2, so.
Okay.
Oh, also he has more health than that. So does he? No.
I already set up mine health for my knowledge.
Yep. I'm just thinking about the best way to do this.
Right, the leadership token.
Yeah, I'm just using the focus button on my on mine.
Enough. I also wanted to say, considering as I understand that you were the people who adopted War Table for the War Machine.
We did a lot of the data entry for it, and I gave Lars the idea. So I guess kind of. Lars did all the actual work.
Then thank you to the last person. Thank you, and thank you to you for the idea. Oh. I have been recently running a Full Metal Fantasy campaign.
Oh yeah.
And War Table is life-changing, and it's been so much fun to use in it.
Yeah, War Table's really good for a lot of things, honestly. But Brad's been he's been using it to playtest like board games that he wants to make, and he says it's really good for that too, which makes total sense. All right, so I think you get to go first.
I'd say.
And we are in the first round. There's nothing to be done in the maintenance phase, and yeah, I think it's just up to you to go with somebody now.
Yeah, I think that I do not yet see how you can get to me there.
I almost certainly cannot. Hello, Magamar. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Hello. Hello to everyone who's watching again. Okay. Beep 6. So she's not going to be able to reach the other one, sadly.
No, probably. Well, I mean, no, probably not.
I should have positioned her better. That is my mistake. Well, obviously she's going to collect 1 treasure for free.
Mm-hmm.
This one. I'll just move it.
Oh, it's pinned. So you're gonna have to click on it and click on Edit Model, and then unpin it. We did it like that, so it's hard to mess up. Oh, here, let me make you some counters. This is how I've been doing it.
Fair enough.
This is.
Oh, I see. That's what the. Okay, I see.
Yeah. So what I like to do is I like to just stick the tokens that they're holding on these, and I found that works really well.
I came to calling them legionnaires.
It's a good name.
All right. Legionnaire of the Lost Souls. Okay. So what I can do, I can run forward.
You could.
I'll be able to shoot. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to be able to get my butt out of there fast enough. And I don't think that you will be able to charge me there. Your speed is 4, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, bastions are slow, boys. Yeah, we're not moving quickly here.
Let's see. Then I think that that would be a good decision.
Yeah, you can pick that up easily next turn.
That's
14.
But that's still outside.
Yeah, I don't even think I am speed 6. I think I'm speed not that fast.
Oh, that would be kind of sad. Oh, but I am stealth anyway, so that wouldn't matter.
Sprays ignore stealth. We don't care about those things.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, yes, you're fair enough. But Def 16.
Oh, Def 16. That we do care about because we're rat 5. We're rat 5. Yeah. All right. Is he done there?
Sorry. Yes, I am done.
Nice.
Your turn.
All right. My incinerator. Oh yeah. Okay. Is going to run, and so he's going to run 4 inches almost to here, and then he's going to try and climb this building, which requires him to make a strength check.
Got it.
And I'm just double checking.
Strength 9, I assume.
The strength 7.
7.
Yeah. So. Okay, so since this building is height 4, it is, right? Yes. And my movement is 4, or my speed is 4. I have to add 4 to the roll, and if I roll more than double my strength, it fails. So I have to roll 10 or less. So we'll see. I think
36.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah,
so he gets to finish the rest of his movement and just be right there.
Fair enough.
Yep, he's done.
Fair enough again. Yeah, we're gonna be 5. Which is not that fast. A question.
Yes.
I assume that's a burning building. So
it is a burning building.
Fire if I end on it.
Yes, you will. the mage's towers just blew up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not like, yeah, sure. Okay, then I think that one of my people, they have speed 6, I think?
That sounds right, yeah.
The War Machine has one of the fastest zombies I've ever seen, because Alexia Cianor's grunts are also speed 6.
Yeah, they're pretty quick little dudes.
Which was just mind-boggling for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that allows her to do that. So yeah, I think that'll be a good idea.
Nice.
Yes, I think that would be the case. And buildings don't give cover, if I understand correctly.
They do give cover. It's just like War Machine. Yep.
Oh, I see. Then,
but sprays don't care about cover either.
Oh, fair enough. I just need to be 14 away, 14.1 away from you.
Yeah.
Which I am.
Yeah, actually, you only need to be 13.1 because I am only speed 5.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. All right. Well, my leader is going to run to here, and then he's got 5 inches of movement left, and this building is not his speed or more, so he just has to roll. How tough are you, pal? Oh, you're strength 6. You can't fail. He climbs up, and he'll be base to base with this friend because they have shield wall. Yeah.
Fair enough again. I don't. So your bastions are 23 in the shield wall.
Bastions don't have it. It's the incinerator officer or the incinerators that do. Incinerators are 21.
Okay, so I can still potentially damage it. Not on 2, but on 1 at least.
Yeah, and then my exemplar, my leader is also 21 in shield wall because his shield makes him 17 as well.
Shield.
Yep.
Shield. Yes, I understand.
Until you hurt him, then he's 23.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Does it immediately activate?
Yep, when you're damaged by an enemy attack.
Okay, so my first attack will be the most important one, as always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I fully understand it. But your army is very tough, much tougher than mine.
We're slow to make up for it.
Fair enough. Okay. So my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just going to run this guy forward. We're just gonna have a bunch of
Shield wall dudes.
yeah, not being able to punch through each other fully.
That's fair. All right. What does one?
Because if I remember correctly, that either Cinerators or Bastions, I think Cinerators were not able, were not that powerful. Not powerful. How should I say it better? Their main thing is that they're tough, rather than that they hit the hardest.
They both hit really hard, actually. Cinerators are POW 11 Weapon Masters, but the Bastions are POW 13 Weapon Masters. So they both hit pretty hard.
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
I should have thought about it first, but Stoneblade Captain has Weapon Master on Nexus Blade.
He does lose that when he becomes the leader, actually. Yep.
Okay.
So has mine. I would also be Weapon Master on my leader. But
I see.
yeah. The narrative idea is that, you're untested and unproven and your troops are maybe battle-hardened veterans and you're not. I think this Sunburst crew fellow is just going to run and then touch the forest here so that he loses 2 inches of movement and gets 1 more inch to there, and he'll pick this up next turn, probably.
So one more question. That one is slightly related.
Mm-hmm.
So, for my Stoneblade Captain has 2 of the same weapon.
Yep.
If I pick Weapon Master, does he get it on both weapons or just one?
I think he would get it on both, because you choose a weapon, and if it doesn't make any sense that he wouldn't be as good with the second one. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, Weapon Master, I believe, specifies, like, attach it to a weapon, and when you write the weapons on the War Room card, it says ×2, so they're identical.
Okay. But for example, if I wanted to make him shooting also Weapon Master, because it doesn't come from the same weapon, I wanted to project it the second time.
That's correct, yeah.
That would be brutal.
That would be pretty brutal. That's part of why we capped the damage you can do at 2, aside from some specific circumstances.
100%. No, I mean 100%.
Yep.
Okay, so now, oh Captain, my Captain. I think he's just going to. Oh, that's an interesting proposition. Big question. Considering this is a 2D environment but a 3D terrain in reality, if I climb a building but stay within 1 of Arcane manual, I cannot pick it up next turn because it's 5.
That actually, you can totally pick up an Arcane manual from on top of a building. That's one of the. I don't think we've clarified how measuring works. Most measurements for things like that are horizontal.
I see. So, for example, if I would run like this and get 8.9, I would still be able to climb. I'm speed 5.
Oh, you wouldn't have enough movement left to climb it, would you? Because you only have 1 inch of movement left there.
Right. So I need to have exactly how much it is high.
At least that much, yeah. And then you use that much movement to, like, so say I'm here. It costs me 4 inches. This is 4, right? It costs me 4 inches of movement to get to the top of that. Like
so you
this.
Have to have that much left.
Yeah.
I understand.
So this would be effectively for me 3 here, 7, and then I could move 1 more inch to like here if I wanted to.
Okay. I see. I understand. No, perfectly understood.
But you can go hide in that corner and pick up that arcane manual at the beginning of the next
that's
turn.
exactly what I'm going to do.
Nice. Okay. Well, my cleanser is immune to fire, so he's going to run over here and be like, "What's up?
Heyo.
I don't care about this thing."
Yeah, that's very good.
And
Wouldn't that be just a to you then? The lower building?
Can you say that again? I didn't hear all of the question.
Wouldn't that then be a free treasure for you with the lower building being on fire? Sorry.
Oh, I mean, yeah, kind of. The reason I took the top though is because these guys don't fit here.
Oh. I see.
And when we built this map, we knew that was going to be a thing. Like he could have climbed up this, I guess, but that was I don't know. My last guy's gonna no, not always. My last guy's gonna walk to there. He needs to roll a 10 or less. He's fine. So that's 7 inches of his movement, and then he's gonna walk 1 more inch this way to there. And that's the whole round.
Good.
So let me just make sure that oops, that is the wrong button. Let me just, I think you still get to go first next turn because I went last this turn.
Okay. So that's kind of how the... Okay, got it. So that might change, for example, when the minions start.
Yes, I think so. I'm just double checking because we've gone through a number of iterations on this rule.
Well, not to put shade on any other system, as I love it to bits as well, but at least you don't have an alternating turns.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The player who activated last during the previous round does not have tempo during the next round. So I don't have tempo this round because I activated last.
I see.
So no maintenance stuff, no control stuff. I think you just get to go. We're in round 2.
I see. That's a bastion over there. Is that correct?
This one right here is a bastion, yes.
Okay. And he is currently armor 17.
I think he's base 16.
Oh.
Yeah, he has base 16.
Oh, incinerators are base 17.
Yep, because they have a shield.
I see. Okay. No, sorry, not exemplar. Incinerators.
Yeah, the incinerators have a shield on their model, which is why they are 1 armor higher than the bastions. Like they don't have a shield weapon; they just have they look differently, so they differentiate.
That is always very confusing for me because for example, like Legion of Lost Souls, they have a shield on their models,
but no weapon.
Also have weapons for some reason.
Yeah. Legion are weird.
Do they have shields or do they not? How do they then fight with their 2-handed weapons? Okay. Anyway, if I want to pick up both, okay, just 1 moment. So I'm picking up treasure. No, I'm thinking. 1 moment. Sorry.
Not a problem.
So as a pre-measuring thing, if I stand here, I can still shoot your guy, but he will be.
I will have cover. Yep.
Now a good question for the how do I say this? Now is a good question for the rules. If I stand here and then shoot at your exemplar bastion.
Yep.
He can I see him first?
Yeah, we're treating height a little bit like Marvel Crisis Protocol for determining line of sight. Basically, I am considered to be height, I think 7 up here, and you can see me over this height 4 building. Basically, it's not a true analog, but we don't like true line of sight at all, so we're not doing that.
Okay.
But if you wanted to pick up both treasure tokens, you'd have to sacrifice your action to pick up that second one. So.
Oh no, I perfectly understand. I was just thinking that since I'm 9 away, you won't be able to charge me, and so I may got away with shooting you here and then getting another turn to actually walk away.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the challenge of being slow.
Yes. So you are 4 plus 3 plus 2, which is exactly 9. So I have to be 9.1 away to not be able to be charged from you.
Yep, that's right.
Do building count as rough terrain?
No, they do not.
They do not.
Although
I'm still
you could conceivably make a building that was rough terrain. Like the terrain rules in Fallen Corvis are very permissive. You can mix and match a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. So if I stay here, I'm 9.1 away from you, so I still will be able to get it on the next turn and be able to shoot you. And you will be defense 14?
I think so. I think maybe I'm 11 base. I'll be defense 15.
Defense 15. My guy is rat 7, so would it even make a sense to shoot you? Because that's 8. And 8 is not a good thing to actually.
It's a 42% chance, I think.
Yes. But the thing is,
I'm
either way going to waste my. How to say it? I'm either way going to waste my. Sorry, I'm trying to think how to say this. If I pick up a token, I'm standing there anyway.
That's right.
And I'm picking it up next turn for free.
Yes. I mean, I agree with your logic.
I might as well just stake this free hit. Not free hit, how is it? I might as well make an attack in order to see how it goes, because I'm not losing anything.
Yep, I agree with that.
Sorry, I'm just going to move the treasure token. Okay, so I'm 9.1 away, so you cannot charge me, and I'm 0.4 from here, and I'm 10, so I might as well just move slightly backwards. I should just be able to move 6, because that's my charging distance. I mean, sorry, that's my walking distance. Okay, I'm still within 10. You'll be 70. Okay, good. Here. Good. Alright, then I am going to make an attack with Order of Vigilance against your Bastion.
Bring it.
There is nothing that helps me. It's range 10. I'm rat 7, so it's going to be an 8.
Yep.
Please?
Nope.
Not quiet.
Nope.
Sadly.
Tried really hard, though.
Activation is over.
Alright, then. No. I'm thinking about it. I'm slightly too far away to do the things I want to do still.
Like, the thing is, if you get there, that's gonna be a pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think the plan is that we're gonna... probably jump with that guy first. Oh, give me one moment. My wife is calling me, and I've gotta answer when she calls.
Fully understand. I'd like to say sorry to the chat, as I'm also going to take that moment in order to visit an outhouse.
I have returned. And I have to think about what to do now. So... I could put this Bastion here. And then he could go 1... and then...
Sorry, Jaden.
Oh, it's all good.
I went to the outhouse for a moment.
It's all good. I'm just thinking about my options here. Okay, so you can't get to that arcane manual with anybody, but I could be right on it next turn. But you can't get to it with anybody, so I don't need to do anything yet.
Sorry, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
I think I can, because I can just move forward 6 and then take it.
Oh, you're right. Yes. Can I move forward 4 and take it? Oh, I can. I just have to take a fall check. That seems worth.
All right, go for it.
Yeah, all right. We're going to take a jump check. Why not? That seems fine. All right. So yeah, I just have to roll 10 or lower. Okay, we're good. And then he will pick up this arcane manual because yeah, let's make it unpinned. Let's put it on my bastion, and he is done.
May I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sorry, how should I put it? Um, are those so lenient on purpose?
The picking up
The
the
check. The check. No, not
oh,
picking
the
up.
checks.
The jump checks and the climbing checks.
So they feel really lenient because my models are really high strength. But yes, we want people to be able to succeed on them more often than not. However,
I see.
like consider, let's see, what's the strength on a Legion of Lost Soul? Is it?
It is, one moment, please, a 7.
It's a 7. Okay, so you also have very very strong models. So let's look at something like. Okay, so here's my Deliverer Skyhammer over here. He's strength 4, right?
Yes.
So let's say he was attempting to climb this building.
Hmm?
I would need to roll on 2 dice a 4 or less because I can roll a maximum of 8 because that's a double his strength score, and then it's his speed or more. So then I get +4 to the roll, so I have to roll a 4 or less on 2 dice, which means that most of the time he fails, which makes sense because he's a Sunburst Grunt. But this is a Bastion, which is like one of the strongest troops in the entire world, so climbing up a building for him is, or jumping down from a building is probably okay.
And I assume you just don't want to overcomplicate it with, for example, something like, sorry, how should I say it? Like how heavy your armor is being weighing you down in a sense.
We looked at going that detailed, but it did, like, we started having to consult a lot of charts, and
I see.
that really made the game slow down and be not as fun. So there are a number of concessions we've made to gameplay over like accuracy, I guess, and this is one of them. We just kind of go like, it's an exemplar bastion. If he wants to jump off of a building and land on the street, he can probably do that.
I believe that he can. In lore, I 100% believe that he can.
Yeah. Also, like, consider the cinematic aspect of this. This guy just jumped down, crashed into the street in front of your Legion of Lost Souls, and like snatched this book. And he's like, "What are you gonna do now?"
Probably charge you.
Probably charge me. Yeah, I know, but oh well. That's his whole turn.
Yeah, I fully understand. Um, so my thinking.
Mm-hmm.
If I actually do charge you, I'm leaving myself open with only arm 16 to one of your models.
You mean like
Which
this guy right
probably
here?
No, I'm probably more worried about your Knight Exemplar. For a very simple reason is that if you want to fully kill my model in a turn,
Oh,
he
he
will
could do it
yes,
because he can make 3 attacks with his leadership token.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So he can theoretically do this. And I do believe that oh yeah, and this guy's also a single attack weapon master, which is also bad.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I've totally forgotten
so
about
the
my
best
judgment
thing that I
tokens.
can do is actually block you the way,
Mm-hmm.
pick up an Arcana manual, and then try and set up my Stormblade Captain for a counter charge.
Sure, makes sense to me.
They charge. Your Seneschal is speed 6. Sorry, Knight Exemplar. I do
Nope,
not know
he's
why.
speed 5. My guys are slow.
And he's melee range 1.
Yeah.
So this guy can charge 9, but Knight Exemplar can charge also 9. So
Yeah.
they're 9 point. So they're 9.7 away. Um, Bastion will be able to charge them anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but he moves. He cannot move 1 to here because then he'll need to climb, and then he'll need to climb 5, which is less than his speed.
You could, yeah. I don't think you can. So this would be 1, and then 5 would be 6. That would be your whole movement. So you could like try to run to here to be by that manual, but you couldn't get all the way there.
Because another thing that I could run like to here,
Mm-hmm.
which is within 1.2. Yes, that doesn't make much sense. Can I pick up a manual before I run?
Yep. Yeah, you can interact before you run. It's in any time.
Okay. But he'll need to fall if he wants to make that charge. And I'm going to be defense 13 against the shot, which is not that good. And I need my captain in the middle for a very simple reason of I do need to do that. All right. Then I suppose it's the captain time.
Okay.
He picks up an Arcana manual.
He sure does.
Allow me to open it. Leader Stoneblade. Sorry, it's Stoneblade Captain, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
No. I assume you have not in a while. I wanted to say you have not played Signa.
Yeah. No, it's been about a year and a half. Somebody in Switzerland owns the last Signar army that I painted, so.
Fair enough. I am sadly, I think I already presented my problem in the chat once, but I am a person who is hard to separate fluff from. Basically, I'm picking an army and I'm staying loyal to it for no good explanation.
That's fair. Yeah, I just bounce around too much. There's too many things I want to try.
Would it make any sense to do that? Because you would be the first one to reach Arcane Manual, as I understand it. Or will you be able to? Because then you'll have to fall. But no, you don't have to actually climb because you'll be staying here because it's within 1. And you are... Oh, you're 6.2 away from it, so you wouldn't be able to actually reach it.
Nope. Sure can't.
Okay, so yeah, it does make sense to do that. Okay, so it's height 5, and
Yep.
I'm speed 5.
Yep.
So it will actually be a
So what is his strength score?
His strength score is 6.
Okay, so normally you would need to roll a normally you would not be able to fail this because you need to roll a 12 or less. However, because it is your speed or bigger, you add 4 to your roll. So if you roll a 9 or higher, you fail.
I think I'm gonna get. I have a real. How do I say it? I have a real feeling that I'm gonna get lucky in a moment.
That's fair.
So the other thing that I can do is not waste. Not waste my time is not the correct word for it. But rather, I can just go get the treasure. Exactly 1.
Hey, there you go.
And leave you in the middle with 2 of my lost souls as sort of not bait, but something that you have to go through.
Sure. I don't hate it.
No, I perfectly understand. This is an interesting question. Forgive me if I'm allowed. I would like a moment to think.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is one of the things that I actually really like about Fallen Corvis is the alternating activations lead to some very interesting moments.
I think I said it in the beginning, but I feel that in terms of learning War Machine, this is very good immediately after like a 50-point game. Not specifically a 0-point game, but a 15-point game. Because this is, for me at least, a perfect training utility for positioning
Oh yeah.
and thinking about everything that moves on the table, how it will move here, there, what's the distance between this, how this is positioned. So it's like a 3D map in your brain that you constantly have to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
So this is training for that, for me at least.
Yeah, I think it's a really good. Well, I mean, the less models there are, the more important their positioning is, right? Because if you lose one, you're in trouble.
Yes, this is not a 75-point game when you can lose a unit and still like, I can go forward.
Yep.
As I understand, in one of your favorite, how to say it, lists, there's a specific unit just for that. I
Uh.
meant the failed experiments.
Oh yes. In that list, those are literally just there to die before the assault troopers. Yep. I mean, they can do a lot of damage if they get the chance to, but if they don't, it's not a big deal.
Like everything in Crucible God, if
Mm-hmm.
you let them, they will kill you.
Yep. Absolutely.
This is more risky, but more thrusting plan. This one is more safe, but also doesn't give me much. All right, I made my decision.
All right.
I'm throwing the bones,
Nice.
and I succeeded.
You did. So you use
It's
5 inches to get up.
Do I move that 1 inch to get here or not?
No,
Just move five.
it's 5 inches. Just
Okay,
that's
five
five
inches
inches.
from here. And I have 5 more to move.
Yep.
I need a counterpunch. I'm probably going to fall next turn, but I'm also gonna roll a 9. That would be a better way to do this. You would not be able to charge me because you need to climb up, and you can only break your charge into 3 segments, each 3 distance long.
At least 2 of them have to be 3 inches long. So I'm speed 5, so I can only go that far. Or I could go, let's see, I could go 3 to here, and then I could go 5, and then another 3. Yeah, I don't think I can get to you.
Okay.
I would
But
have
I will be able
to.
to charge.
I would have to take a jump, which is a lot harder.
Okay. And I can still just, well, I can still also go like this to be within 1 of it, and within a charging distance of anything there.
Yeah, I mean, this guy could try and make a jump, which would be hard. But
That is something that I'll have to, how do you say, count for, I would suppose.
yep.
Yeah. And if he does jump, it is still just 1 attack, and I think that just 1 attack I can take.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big attack, but I can try and work on him next turn though, so that can also go fairly all right. Sadly, Iron Sentinel does not help me here in any way.
Not really, no.
There's no one to proc it off. Well, no one to proc it off. So I think there's even more choice to doing it like this because it puts me closer to you. And then a question though:
Mm-hmm.
if your Bastion moves 4 like this or charges me, can
Mm-hmm.
he attack me?
Let me double check. I think there are things built in for attacking up stuff. Do. Other core rules. Yep. No, not that. Hold on. It's probably under elevation. Okay, ranged weapons ignore verticality of terrain for measuring ranges of attack. Models with melee weapons cannot attack models that are higher up than the model height plus the reach of the weapon. So my model is 3 inches tall, and he has a 2-inch melee weapon, and you're on top of a height 5 building, so he could.
But that would only be case if I'm standing immediately to it.
If you're within, so it measures it both horizontally and also vertically. So he has to be within his melee range horizontally, and then you're up 2 inches from him. But yeah, if you were like there, then he physically could not get melee range to you.
Can you please still hold him for a moment?
Yep.
I just want to measure where I can stand. Okay, so like this.
Yeah, seems good.
Perfect. Okay, so... Oh, wait, you're within 6 of him. Your Bastion
Yes.
is within 6 of my Stormblade Captain.
I guess I could charge up the building then.
No, what I meant is it's shooting time.
Oh, didn't you just run?
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry.
Okay.
My mistake.
All good.
I get too excited.
Yeah, I was about to be really scared because that plus the 2 Legion attacks could be a lot of damage. All right.
But, oh, sorry. My microphone is off. Okay, now it should be good.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with my Exemplar Leader, and he's going to pick up this treasure. And then he's going to walk up to here. Yeah, no, he's gonna let his buddy get in front of him, probably. But he is gonna put a judgment token on you because I want to use that rule. So here you go.
You also, I think, have forgotten to put it...
I did, yeah. And that's all right. That's my mistake. Okay. So yeah, my models get +1 to attack and damage rolls against him now.
Sorry, a question. Does it not allow you to move the token rather than place it?
Oh, it might. Hold on.
I only briefly skimmed it.
Not that one.
Forgive me. I do not quite know the rules for that.
Oh no, you are completely right. It is move it. All right, I'll have to wait for you to kill something.
That's why I was very how to say it. What would be the best thing to say? In comparison to the Blight token, which I read just before it, it was very weird.
Yeah, we should probably... That will probably get changed to you can just give one out, I think. I think I'm probably thinking of the updated version when I'm like, you can just put it there. But no, you're correct. The current wording is move it. All right.
If you wish, you can say that you put it on him in the beginning.
I can't put it on a leader at the beginning. I guess I could have put it... If I put it on either of your Legion of Lost Souls, I could move it from them to him now. So, all right. Well, let's say I did that. That would be the smart thing to do. All right, he's gonna be done because that's a star action, and he made his advance.
Understandable. An interesting conundrum. I do not wish to break up the star duo. At the same time, there is only your sorry, forgive me, gunner person.
Oh, the December Screw?
Yes. There's only him and Cinerators who are left.
And also the Cleanser.
And also... Yes. Also the Cleanser, because I moved 2, you moved 2, correct. But what I was trying to say is that I can move him 9.1 away from the Cinerator, and he would not be able to charge it. That's what I was implying by that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So yes, my Legion of Lost Souls is gonna just move slightly here.
Is he gonna shoot at my Bastion?
I do hope so, yes.
That's fair.
I have to say that I almost completely forgot that they have a gun.
Everybody does, because it's ridiculous that they should.
Yes, oh wait, but he has. Oh yeah, he's within 8. They're at 5, but he's defense 10, so
he's defense 11 actually. But yeah, you'll probably hit me.
That's still a 6.
Yeah, you hit me. You're good.
All right, then yes, I'm going to attack you. Let's hope that one last game was enough for the luck god to stop hating me.
Fair enough.
Sorry, to slightly explain, I almost, in the whole game, I never rolled above a 7.
Yikes. That's pretty rough.
Which is a slight exaggeration, but Yes, it was a horrible nightmare.
Fair
All right.
enough.
So yes, I need a 6.
Got me.
I got it. It is power 12.
Dice -4.
So dice -4.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So
not
1 damage.
quite, but 1 damage.
Yep.
Which is good.
It is good. Okay. This cleanser is gonna move, and he's.
Oh,
Go ahead.
forgive me. Another question, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you cannot just put more weapons on a model that it has free spaces.
Correct. That's why one of the treasure tokens is a mechanical third arm.
I see. I see.
Yep.
It was more of a question for how dual attack works on some of the model in a War Machine game, which have more than one weapon. So like
Oh.
a grenade and a carabine.
Yeah, that's.
On.
Yeah, that would probably. Yeah, that's fine. You can just take all your initials for sure.
Okay, fair enough. Fair.
All right. So this dude is gonna walk to here, and he's not there. Here. And he's going to pick up the treasure manual, and he's not going to care about the fire. And then he's going to spray your leader.
All right.
So I get +1 to hit.
And since it is a spray, I don't get cover.
Oh, you don't, but guess what you get? You do get elevation, because that's back in this game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I get +2 to defense, or?
Yeah, you do. It works pretty much exactly like it did before Hills disappeared.
Then I'm 15.
All right, and I am a 5, and I go up to a 6 because of the judgment token. So I get I need a 9, and I rolled a 5. So he's done.
It is not it.
Nope.
Then the next Legion of Lost Souls, he's going to pick up an Arcana manual.
Mm-hmm.
It is my second Arcana manual. It's good, but so is yours, I think.
Yeah.
And we need to hold them to get points.
Yep. Yeah, you have to be holding them at the end of the turn.
And the only way to drop something is to die. First or second time.
Yes.
Did I unpin it? Forgive me. I think I just pinned my model. Yes, I did. Oops. Sorry, I'm just a little too excited.
It's all good.
Yes, and he'll move slightly to the side to get B to be with him, and he will also shoot your Bastion.
All right.
Which is, I need a 6 to hit.
That's, I think I actually have cover against this guy. Do I?
Do you?
I do not. Barely not. Nice.
Yep. So I need a 6. Because you're 11 and I'm 5.
That is correct.
That is not a 6.
Not this time.
We're just rolling very well this time around. Both of us.
Yep. All right, so I have 2 guys left. This guy will pick up a treasure over here because that's his entire purpose at this point. Come here, pal. And then he's going to move. He's going to run. He normally runs 10, but because he's in rough terrain, he only moves 8. So he's going to come over here. And then my incinerator is going to attempt to charge. And he needs to roll.
And jump?
Yeah, you can jump. You can jump as part of a charge, but
okay.
I do need to roll 8 or less, which is a scary number. Whew. Okay.
Oh, come on.
All right.
One time you could have failed that one.
That would have been, yeah, he would have been right here on his butt. That would have been bad. So,
I would assume so.
I am at 7 base, and I am at 8 because you have a judgment token on you. So let's roll. You're a 13?
I don't have any, how to say, I didn't put any defensive measures into this person.
Okay. We still missed you.
Good. Oh, goody.
But I will pick up this arcane manual now.
Can you?
Yeah, because you can do it anytime during your activation, and I made a successful charge.
Oh, god damn it.
So.
You are on points.
I am, by 1. So that'll be the turn. And I'll score 3, and you'll score 2. And you still have tempo, because I still activated last.
And what an activation it was.
Yeah.
And I think at this point I am not at liberty to choose a model to activate with. Because
Gonna be
I
your
have
leader,
to
huh?
go with my captain.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
So, a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I would want to charge you, I would have to make a weird contraption of how I can move. Is that correct?
I think so. Yep.
Or is there no possible ability for me to charge you here?
Let me just double check the charging rules. I can't remember how much Brett got to change these. Let's see. A model declaring a charge must be able to see their target at all times during the charge. Models making a charge must move up to their speed plus 3. Yeah, but if a model breaks its charge into multiple line segments, at least half of those segments must be at least 3 inches long. A model may not charge a model in melee with it. Okay, we did add that clause.
So I cannot charge you physically.
No. Also, charge attack damage rolls against warrior models aren't boosted anyway, so it's really just a speed extender.
Oh yeah, then at this point I'm not sure why would I even need to do that.
Not really, no. You can just walk up to me and punch me a bunch.
Yeah, 4 times.
Bleh.
Theoretically. Hey. And you don't have a shield wall as well. So
No, I
it's just
don't.
nice of fun.
Yeah, I know. It's a good chance you're going to do a lot of damage. Maybe even knock me out.
Theoretically, but only theoretically. And I'm putting myself in charge of you. In charging, not charging, in walking distance of the bastion. But, that thing had to happen at some point.
Yep.
Okay. Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be 8 away from your knight exemplar.
9, because I move 8 and I have a 1-inch melee.
But there is no way that I can do that now. You will always be able to do that.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty much impossible.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because I can charge to like here, for example, and then I can get to this position, and I just don't think there's room on this roof for that not to work.
So the only way I can is to take a drop and then try and hit you from there.
Yeah, and if you fail the drop, then you get knocked down and your activation ends.
Yes, which is a very bad thing.
Yeah, and then I get to hit you with my incinerator and my bastion.
Yes. You're not a weapon master, as I understand, on the exemplar.
That is correct. I only have a POW 12 and a POW... Hold on, what's the POW on the shield?
11, I would assume, or 10?
Let's see. The shield is POW 2, so 8. I'm strength 6.
Oh, okay. So basically, there's little foreseeable chance of you killing me outright.
Yeah, although it is worth noting that I do get +1 to hit and damage rolls against you because of judgment.
No, it is a fair point. It is a fair point. Well, I would assume that is the only way that I can do it about. So yes, I will do that. So I'm going to move. I think then my best plan would be to not allow your bastion to also hit him.
Mm-hmm. So you probably want to physically block off this landing spot. Although...
No, that is exactly
oh,
what I'm...
Yeah, so staying away from this edge.
Because your next activation will be with Bastion 100% if I allow you to. Because Cinerator's already in melee, he doesn't need to be anywhere else. And your Seneschal will be in melee because he doesn't have to be anywhere else.
That's true.
So, sorry, just a bit of...
No, that makes sense.
It is a game, so why I'm saying metagaming. No, that's exactly what you're gonna do.
Yeah, so I don't think you can avoid me.
I'm avoiding you here from this side.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I think.
If you're standing there, I'm also kind of avoiding you from here, but I can move slightly to the right.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. You're good.
All right. Then yes, I'm moving here, and I'm attacking your... I'm sorry, I am so just...
Incinerator?
Incinerator.
Yes. I'm defense 11. Bring it.
I am mat 8. I'm sorry, I'm just getting so anxious.
You hit.
quite obviously. Okay, so it's dice of 1 because it's power 15.
Yep. So if you roll a 6, you do 2 damage.
All right, so I need to roll a 7
A
or a
6.
6.
6.
Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
on the nose. All right.
Yes.
I have taken 2.
Next attack.
Mm-hmm. You hit.
I hit still. Phew.
Mm.
Damage.
Ooh, no.
I'm rolling bad now, but hey.
And
What are you gonna do?
you get quick work off of both of those, right?
Do I not get only off of 1? Because you said, I think it said in the rules that give you extra attacks only give you 1 attack.
Yes, if they give you extra attacks, like give you 3. Hold on, let me double check that.
Wait, do I get quick shot off of every single hit?
I think so. Hold on.
In that case, it's even more busted than I thought in the beginning.
Oh, no. Abilities that generate extra attacks may only generate one attack per turn. Okay, we were smarter than that. Woohoo! So yes, one quick work.
Because that would be 6 attacks in total.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was just a little... Whew.
Yep, nope, we caught that one.
Good. Okay, my rat is much lower. My rat is 6.
So you need a 5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, an attack.
You hit.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I did. But this is dice of 2 because it's 14.
Okay. So I saw 3 then.
Dice of 3 then. Yeah, so I need a 7. No,
an 8, yeah.
Please. No.
Ooh, you still hurt me though.
Yeah,
Wait, no, you're a 14?
No, yes, I'm 14.
Oh, then that doesn't hurt me at all.
Oh. Wow, I'm just rolling like...
Yeah, you needed that attack to be the damage roll and the attack roll to swap.
Yes, I would very much would like to. Alright, my last attack, which I'm buying with a token.
Yep.
I hit.
You hit.
And now the damage.
Hey, 2 more.
Alright, that was a good amount of damage.
It was. Yeah. Okay. I need
more, but
I need to not let him die. So you're right, it is going to be my bastion. Do Legion Lost Souls have set defense?
if they did, that would be busted. But no, they don't.
Okay. So
they are def 12, so not much.
All right. So we're going to charge this front guy and just get in your way. So we're going to go for this one. I am Matt. I want to say I'm 7, but I'm going to double check that. I am Matt 7.
Say they're 7. If they're not, that's very weird.
Yep, Matt 7. So I need a 5, which will hit. And I'm a POW 13 Weapon Master, and your armor is 20?
Yep.
All right, so I only get 3 dice because I don't get the bonus dice for charging. Oh, take 2 damage, please.
Of course.
And that's his whole turn.
Good. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Yes, he 100% did. So he can climb. They're 7, so they need a 10. And they are still going to be in his thing, so they're not gonna take any damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still not in it as well, and they are two-handed weapon 12. There will be dice of 4, but at least 1 damage he'll be able to deal.
Dice off 5 on this guy, actually.
Dice of 5, yes,
yep.
Of course. But it is still less than average, but yeah. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I understand exclusion of CMA because of there's 2 people in melee.
Yep.
Oh no, it's actually going to be dice of 4 because it's +1 from...
Oh, you're right. It is going to be dice off 4.
Does it also add to damage?
Yes, I think so. Let's check. Yes, it is +1 for each. And I guess technically I had -1 to hit and -1 to damage, but I still did over 5 to your armor, so...
You still did. You still did. Wait. Yes, you still did. Yes, 100%.
Because that would have been 26, which is 6 over. Yep.
Yes. Okay. So a question. I understand why you did get rid of CMA, but I wanted to ask, why did you get rid of CRA? Because of some of the units heavily rely on it for the main gimmick, such as long gunners.
Um, Mostly because we couldn't figure out a clean way to make it work.
I see.
We tried about 8 or 9 different things, and it was really clunky. Like you could the best we came up with is if this model's within 1 inch of another model with CRA, it gets +1 to attack and damage rolls. But that encouraged some really weird clumping of gun dudes on the outside of the fight, which we didn't like very much. We might come back to this idea before it goes to full release.
May I present a not a solution? How should I say it? Um, would just models with this rule in the range of their gun and in command be too powerful?
So if you're attacking something and you've got another.
So if the model is in both of those models' gun range, and those models are in
And they're in
range,
command range of each other.
right.
I don't know.
Their command range is 6, if I believe.
We'll test that.
So it's still a clump, but it's not 1-to-1.
And in command range of each other. We'll give that a try. I like that. We'll see how it feels.
Just for the sake of, how do I say it, of honesty, I have to say that I shamelessly ripped it off of War Machine Tactics idea.
Oh.
Because that's done there.
All right. Well, fair enough. War Machine Tactics has some good ideas.
I also love the story, but man, is it weird.
Yeah, it is. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the game. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Having so much fun.
Good.
So your incinerators off. Now the best thing I can do is to activate Legion of Lost Souls, which just got damaged, and try to attack your Bastion. Sorry, Incinerate.
Yeah.
The guy with 3 health, basically.
Yeah. Oh, it is worth noting, actually. You won't actually get +1 to hit and damage because I'm also engaging you with somebody else, so it will cancel out.
I see. Yeah, that's true. But I think that is the best way that I can do it, because that way he will possibly heal one health back, and he will bring Incinerator back down.
That's true.
And
yep.
That will also mean that if I put him here, your person will have to be in his range as well.
Yeah, that's almost certainly true. Well, I think I could maybe skirt it on the edge over here, but I don't know. It'd be tricky.
So basically, the main idea is that you will not get the bonus. I won't get the bonus, but I'm denying you the ability to have it as well.
Sure, that makes sense to me.
And I'm taking an attack, so,
Yeah.
Good. All right. So that's height 5, and I am speed 6.
Yep.
And I am strength 7,
so you cannot fail. Yeah, you just get there.
All right, so that's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Forgive me. And that's 1 forward.
Yep.
For all this wonderful nonsense that I wanted to do.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Now I have a choice. I can either attack Exemplar Incinerator or Exemplar Bastion.
Yep.
Incinerator is someone that I would want to get rid of on the turn. On the next turn, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Not on this turn, I understand. But this is the next turn already. So, that's an interesting thing. Forgive me, I'm thinking.
That's all good. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot of decision points in this game.
So yeah, Bastion will certainly be a problem. For the simple reason that he is a very big target. But he is slow, and him getting up on the terrain will be much harder.
Yeah, there's also not very many places for him to get. Like, I'd have to move something.
Yes, that is 100% true. So for that exact reason, I will also not be able to stand here, right?
That's correct. You need to move more in.
Okay, forgive me. I'll have to move it slightly back. Alright, I'll have to move it like this. Would that be okay? Would that be able to fit?
I think you probably need to be like there.
No, that would be a lot of a distance because I need to be B2B with it. So I
Oh,
just need to
there.
be like this.
Yeah, like that. That's perfect.
Okay, then I'm just gonna stand there.
Mm-hmm.
If I hit Incinerator, it will bring him one step closer to death.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that I can spend less attack on him on the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want him to be dead on this turn, because then it will mean the tempo will be up to the dice roll.
Actually, I think you'll still get it because I've already activated him, and so. Oh wait, no, I haven't activated him yet. Yep. That's a good point.
You now have a choice of attacking either me and trying to deal damage to my Stormblade Captain, or trying to finish off my Legion of Lost Souls.
I don't actually know if I can get to your Legion of Lost Souls.
No. I meant with your Incinerator.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because right now he's also without a bonus, so he's just 16. So he's primed for that juicy 2 damage hit.
That's true. That's true.
So I think I'm going to attack Exemplar Bastion.
Alright then.
Wait, so Bastion will be dice of 4.
Yes.
Damage.
Yep.
No, 5, because I need to do 1 more over the thing.
So I'm armor 16, your power is 12, so you need 5 damage to hurt me, and you need 9 damage, or you need to roll a 9 to do 2 damage to him.
Yes.
Yep.
But your Incinerator, I need a 10 and a 6. So yes, I'm going to attack your Exemplar Bastion.
Okay.
100%.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I need to hit him on 11. I'm at 7, so 4s, right?
That is correct, yes. You got there.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, damage, please be a 9. No, it is not, but it is 1 damage.
And you get to heal for 1.
I'm back to 4.
Yep. Seems good.
Bloodbound is very good.
It is very good, yeah. All right, I think I'm gonna go with my leader actually.
Fair enough.
And he's gonna go. I have to have 2 that are 3 long at least.
Yes, you have to, sadly. Are you going to kill my Legion?
That's kind of my plan, yeah. All right. So he's going to there. Actually, the important thing, though, is that he's getting shield wall and he's giving the Incinerator shield wall.
More than fair. More than fair.
So I will...
And here there's no way to ignore shield wall because backstrike doesn't exist.
Chain weapons still do, but...
I mean, yes, but in this particular situation.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, no back arc, so you just get shield wall the whole time. So yeah, we're gonna attack your Skelly boy. So I need a 5 to hit you, which I will barely get, and then your armor is 16.
Yes.
So I am a POW 12, so I need a 5 to hurt you. Ooh, take 2 damage, please.
You are rolling very well when it counts.
Yes, I am. I'll take my shield attack into your Knight Stormblade Captain because I can't into your Legion of Lost Souls.
Okay.
So I need a 6 to hit you, which I miss. And then I'm going to spend my leadership token to heal my Bastion, or my Incinerator.
Can you heal anyone?
This token may be used to buy attacks, boost attack or damage rolls, or heal the leader model or another friendly model that is not knocked out within 1 inch for 1 health.
Got it.
Yep. And he's just going to sit there and be obnoxious. He's done.
Quite obviously, I am just moving my yeah.
Yep.
I cannot.
Oh, you can't charge. You could run, but then you're losing an attack.
I think that's more important than losing a whole model potentially.
That's true.
Because Weapon Master of 11,
well, no.
Need. Sorry.
If you break your thing into 2 pieces, you just need one of them to be 3 inches, and going up to 5 inches counts as movement. So you could charge like that.
That is the perfect thing that I can do. And
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Nice. And you're only getting... So you're getting +2 to hit and -1 to hit. So you're getting +1 to hit and damage, effectively.
And I'm hitting the...
I guess it depends on who you're hitting. That's fair.
So I'm getting... If I'm hitting Exemplar Bastion, then I'm getting just negative. I mean, well, neutral, I would say.
Yes, and if you're going to hit the Incinerator, then you're getting +1.
Yeah, but Incinerator is currently armed 21. I don't think there's a reason to hit him.
That's true.
Your Seneschal is also 21. Is that correct?
Yep. Also, I forgot about this. My Incinerator has Vengeance.
Does he?
Yeah, they have Vengeance now, apparently.
So Vengeance is he makes a move and makes an attack.
Yep, at the beginning of the turn.
I want to say that I would have liked to know that before.
Tell you what, I'll take it off for this turn, and we'll remember it next turn. I didn't know he had that. This must have been an update thing.
And yes, I think I'm going to just attack Bastion. It's more sense to do that.
Okay. So flat bonus.
Right. So 3 to hit.
Yes, 4 to hit. Yep. You got me.
Not quite barely, but now I need a 9 to do him 2 damage. Please give it to me. No, it is not.
No.
It is.
It is not.
He has nothing to heal, and there it is.
All right. This Deliverer Sunburst boy is gonna pick up another treasure token because that's all he's doing.
Fair enough.
I'm here to pick up loot, and then he's gonna run to like here and be done.
Sadly, my Vigilant is currently... I don't know what he will do. What she'll do. Oh, or they'll do. It's a combination.
Let's see. Can you see him? Nope.
I can, but I don't think I should charge your guy. It's kind of dangerous.
That's fair.
I cannot see him. Because I cannot see you in any way.
Yeah. You can see this guy, though, if you want to shoot in a melee. You could, like, aim.
Fair. Yeah, that's kind of part of the CRA that I wanted to say. That if the it would be interesting if the bonuses managed to like confer on that as well. Just like your people are holding down that person for him to shoot.
That would be kind of interesting.
Yeah,
that would be kind of interesting.
But yeah, I do understand it. All right. Anyway, that's the last model I have to activate anyway. Yeah. So, Oral Elimination Vigilant. The model will activate. We'll pick up a treasure. My 3rd treasure.
Nice.
What a time to be alive. Yes. 3 treasures. That's a full one. Oh.
Yep. The pack mule is full.
Huh?
The pack mule is full.
Yes. I theoretically can try and do that. I can try and shoot your guy. Yeah, if I aim. So they'll be on 5. And you'll be 11.
Let's see. You are rat 7, and I'm def 11, but I also have elevation and engagement.
Yeah, but if I'm aiming, I'm rat 9.
Yes. So I'd be 11, 13, 14, 7. I'd be 18 with this guy, and I'd be 16 with this guy.
So no point, really.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take a shot at this dude and see if you hit.
That would be a rat 3, if I understand correctly. Right?
Yeah, you would need an 8. Yep.
I think I'm just going to run.
That's fair.
But you are blocking the distance, so if I want to run, I'll have to run all the way around. Fair point.
The vigilant. I mean, it's all it's been doing this whole game, so it's like, why not continue?
Fair enough. So, maybe 9 here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, and then its speed.
6, I think? Yeah, that sounds right.
We can go to 12 here. Try to get the last treasure.
Nice. All right, so I get to go with my Incinerator and my Cleanser now. My Cleanser is just going to... What is the strength of a Cleanser? It is 6. So it's going to run. So it loses 2, so it only gets 10 inches of movement, and then it's going to try and climb this thing, which it does, and it will end up like right here. And then my Incinerator, I think... Do I want to bloody your Legion of Lost Souls? I don't know if I want to bloody it or not. Because they get a lot like much scarier once they're blooded, aren't they?
They are. I mean, they get additional die, but you also get an additional die against them.
But then again, hitting your leader is kind of useless. I'm engaged twice. Well, because he's got so much health.
You get engaged 3 times, actually.
I'm engaged 3 times. But it'll be effectively twice, because I get to ignore the one that's engaging. Like, the guy that I'm attacking. I ignore him. Yeah, you know what? Let's go after your leader, because you're in shield wall, and that feels really bad. So I get -2 and +1, so I'm effectively -1. But you're also judgmented, so I just am a flat roll against your leader. So let's see if I roll. I hit you. I do. What's your armor?
Just 16.
So dice -5 on, because I'm a POW 11 weapon master. So take 2 damage, please.
Good.
And that's him. And that's the whole turn. So I'm going to score... Yep. And then my Incinerator is going to get exploded.
Really?
Isn't your leader just going to kill it? Well, maybe not with shield wall. Fair enough. I keep forgetting he has shield wall.
Incinerator, you mean Exemplar?
Oh, yeah, you might kill my Exemplar, might you?
No, the Incinerator is... Oh, Incinerator. Oh, and the funny thing, I'm actually going to hit everyone around you, because Warhead.
Oh, yeah, you're going to... Hold on. This is going to be really bad for me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a bunch of POW 10s.
And they're not attacks.
That's true.
That doesn't matter to almost anything here.
No, not really.
Only Bastions, actually, like...
I guess if you hit him and then Warheaded onto him, you wouldn't trigger Vengeance? But, you know...
Fair, but the last turn, next turn is the last one anyway, and I do not believe that you can kill my leader in 1 turn, with all the stuff around it anyway.
I hope, yeah, that would be a trick, wouldn't it?
I do think so.
All right.
I would think so, but I'm sadly thinking that you're winning this one. So what can I do to rectify it? Your arcane manual are on Cleanser, on Incinerator, so that one will be dropped.
And on the Bastion
Damn.
also.
And theoretically, I can break the lead if I somehow do in Bastion.
Yep.
Which is a possibility.
It would take some dice, but yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, first thing that I can do is to activate with the Stormblade Captain and start bashing the head of Exemplar's Narrator in.
Mm-hmm.
But that would leave my Legion of Lost Souls exposed. But
This
if
is
I
true.
manage to actually break Cinerator, who is now 21, so it will be dice of 6, which means that it's not likely to actually happen.
So you're 15 base, you're getting +1 effectively, so you're at 16, so it's dice off 5. It's not likely now.
No. I mean, I'm still, my minimal amount of damage is 4.
Yeah, assuming you break armor every time.
Yes.
Yeah, so assuming that you break my armor every attack, you absolutely can do it.
Yeah. But it has already been shown that it is not quite as
Dice are fickle things, it's true.
Yes. I think I'm ready to sort of sacrifice my Bloodbound model to do that. Even if for a very simple reason of if he activates, he will probably still die, but my situation can become worse. Okay, let's think it for a moment. If I activate him and attack Bastion, that's minimum 1, maximum 2. But probably 1 because it's 5. But 5 is
if the Legion of Lost Souls attacks me?
No, yeah, if Legion of Lost Souls attacks the Bastion.
He needs to roll a 9 to do 1 damage, and he cannot do 2 damage because he can't roll high enough.
Does Bastion also has shield wall?
Yep.
No, I meant Bastion.
Oh, the Bastion. Sorry. He does not have shield wall.
He does not. That's what I'm saying. 5 for 1 and 9 for 2, you said.
Yep, that's right. And it's actually even better for you now because you've got me engaged. No, because this cancels it out. Never mind.
But I can, for example, move my guy slightly to the right and then engage. No, I cannot because it's 1.8. I'm 2 away from him, so there's no way that I can do that. Okay, so I will heal back to 3 or 4. If 4, good. If 3, If 3, you'll still be able to kill him, but he would have been able to already walked. But then
that's
he would
true.
be out with my warhead, so I would not be able to deal you but possible 3 damage.
Yep, that all sounds about right.
And dice of 6 is still pretty good for damage.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I think I'm overestimating it a bit. But a bloodied model, next turn, can be very good in order to clean things up.
This is true.
So yes, I am going to activate my Captain fast.
Okay.
I am going to hit Exemplar Incinerator.
All right.
Because there is no reason to hit anyone else, sadly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your Exemplar Incinerator does not get vengeance if he's knocked down, I understand?
That's correct, yeah.
So that's even more reason to do that. Yeah, I suppose that is true. But it is dice of 6 for damage, right?
You would be getting -1 and +2, so you'd be POW 16, so it'd be dice off 5 for your swords and dice off 6 for your... Oh no, your gun doesn't follow those rules. So dice off 5 for your sword and dice off 7 for your gun.
So I need an 8 and a 6. Alright, First I need to hit you, which is still on 3s.
Yep, still on... actually, it's on anything but yeah, yep, you're good. So this is effectively power 16, so you need a 6 to damage me and a 11 to do 2 damage. All right. Just a damage.
And now Warhead.
Yep. All right. So you get
Let's do the realistic one first. Bastion.
Yep. Off
So I
6.
need a 7.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
That's a 7.
Nice.
Now let's do an unrealistic one.
Need a 12?
Yeah,
Nope.
it is not.
Nope.
Now another hit.
Yep.
It is
You hit. Yep.
now damage.
One more. And Warhead.
Now, Warhead on Bastion. It is.
Yep.
Warhead is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
12. It
No.
is not a 12. But hey, bad roll out of the way.
It's true.
Hit. It's a hit. Very low, no attacks.
That's true. And
That's a melee hit for 1 additional attack.
Okay, sounds good. Uh-huh.
Yes. Now damage. Please be higher than 10. I have not yet rolled higher than 10.
That's
okay, good.
10.
But
So let's see. It's still not enough to do 2. Warhead?
Yes. Yes, of 7. That's not 7.
Nope.
Almost.
Almost.
And now, this will be very fun. Not quite.
Nope.
Last one. I need a 5 to hit you.
All right. Yep.
It is good.
And you need an 8 to kill me.
Please.
Oh.
Damn it, man. God damn it. Really? Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Of course it had to happen at that point.
Yep. All right. Well, if he goes down, I think I am in big trouble. But if he's up, we maybe get a chance to do stuff here. So I think we've got to go with my leader, and he's got to try and kill this guy so you can't attack. So he's going to hit you. He gets +1 and -2, so he's only met 6, so he needs a 6. Yep. Nope. Shield attack into your captain? That hits.
That hits.
This is a POW 8.
Good luck.
So your armor is 15?
16. I'm 16.
16, so I need a 9. Oh, take 1.
Good.
And then,
You're good.
I know. I'm just so lucky. And then I'm going to heal my incinerator for another point with my leadership token, because I think keeping him alive is very important. And my leader will be done.
Again. Man, this is just...
You weren't kidding. Your dice rolls are just the unluckiest things.
Sorry. Was that do you mean that in jest or?
No, I'm being serious. You have not rolled very well today, and I've been quite lucky.
Yeah, sadly. The thing is, I think I might just leave Incinerator alone for a very simple reason. Right now, he cannot do much. And let me explain why. If I now hit your Bastion twice with my Legion of Lost Souls, he will be on 1. Potentially, of course.
Yep. Could also be dead.
Potentially, again. So that means next turn, I might claw back the points.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you're setting up here for a really devastating turn.
But I struggle to think that will actually. But I still have forgive me. Sorry, my father entered the room, which I was not prepared for.
Oh,
so yes,
good.
my Legion of Lost Soul, which is the 2-1, is going to attack Exemplar Bastion.
All right.
You are defense 11, I am 7, so I need a 4. Is that correct?
That is accurate. You got it.
That's a hit. I need a 9, please.
Nope. Oh, that doesn't even hurt me.
Not.
Oh, no.
It's just...
See, this is the wonderful thing about what this game would be like in real life, because you could take that Legion of Lost Souls model and you could cut it up and like rearrange him like he's, frail and pathetic because he's not doing anything.
He didn't even heal, which was an important part.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sorry.
No, it's all part of the game. Apparently, the dice god still did not take that. It's forgiven for my crimes, whatever those crimes may be.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna go with this cleanser now,
That's kind of what I thought it would be.
and we're gonna.
Are all of your models immune to fire? I would assume so.
No, they're not. But I'm gonna spray like this.
Yeah, you got it all.
So we are at 5, but I'm at 6 against your leader because of judgment. So he's def 13.
Judgment? Forgive me. What is judgment?
The judgment token.
Oh, okay. So he's rat 6.
Yeah, rat 6 against him. So I need a 7. He's def 13, right?
13, 12, and 12.
Okay, so on the first guy, I hit. On the second guy, I need a 7 against him, and I hit. And on the third guy, I also need a 7, and I hit. What the heck? All right, then. Okay.
Go for it.
Your leader's armor is 16?
16, yes.
So I'm dice off. I believe these are POW 12s. Let me double check. These are POW 12s. So dice off 4 will do 1 damage, and he's on fire.
Yes.
The Legion of Lost Souls are armor 20 in shield wall with all the stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so I need 9s to hurt them. Front guy, 1 damage and on fire. Second guy, no damage.
Still on fire, though.
Still on fire. All right, good job, buddy. He's done.
I'm just gonna cry. Allow me this small modicum of, how do I say this? Fragility.
That's fair.
My Legion of Lost Soul is going to attack your Bastion.
Yep.
There's nothing else it can do anyway.
Yep.
Right, let's go for it. 2d6.
You hit.
Hit. Now damage. Please be high. It is not. But
It's a
still
damage.
1 damage.
Yep.
It is a damage.
It is
That's
a
not
damage.
good enough. A damage.
It sure is. So you have just her left, and I have my incinerator and my other dude left.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
Fire activates in the maintenance phase, right?
Yep.
So if it kills my guy in the maintenance phase, does he stand up bloodied on that turn, or is he out of the game for the forever?
I think he's out. Let me read the timing. I have been lax in my timing. Let's say that happens during control, so that if you do get hurt, if you do get knocked out by continuous effects, you come right back. I need to actually make sure that timing is very clear.
Okay.
Clarification on timing.
Now it is your turn. I only have my Order of Illumination Vigilant.
Yeah. I'm going to go with my Sunburst crew, and he's going to pick up this treasure. Yep. Oh, I still have my Bastion, too, don't I? Okay.
Yep. Bastion, you have... Don't you have both? Then?
Yeah, I do. I still have the Bastion. I still have the Incinerator. So he's going to pick up this treasure, and then his job will be done, and he will run away to ensure that I get loot.
Fair.
So he's going to go hide in the trees. That's his job. He's done.
All my planning went to null.
Were you going to go shoot him?
Who?
Legion
of Souls?
Oh.
No. Yeah, shoot him in the back.
Yep.
For all the things he didn't do.
Yes.
No, we are not that kind of people. We're Signa, proud and brave, I suppose.
That's fair. All right, what's your vigilant gonna do?
Vigilant cannot hold any more treasure tokens, which I just now realized.
Oh, she can't. Yeah, she's out. This is the part where she walks around the side and shoots my Bastion and kills him. That would be hilarious.
I'll need to roll quite high for that, and I don't think I rolled higher than... Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
you've rolled a 10 on an attack that you needed a 3 to hit.
Yeah. I did, didn't I?
Yep.
What a doozy. So yeah, I'm going to walk and shoot.
Pew pew.
So you will be... I'm 7, and you are 17?
He is a 15 engaged, so you need an 8.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Let's
Nope.
No.
No.
Of course.
All right. Well, the Bastion is just going to hit this guy. So I get -1 to hit and +2 to hit, so I'm effectively at 8.
Wait,
which
why do you get -1 only? You're
because
engaged with 2 models.
I'm engaged by this guy, and he's not engaging me.
I see.
So that makes that 4 hit, which is lucky. And then I need to roll at least an 8 to damage you.
Yes, you.
And I did. So this guy will be knocked out.
God damn it.
Which means he's not on fire anymore.
Good.
Yeah. All right.
So getting him back to 5. I'm doing knockdown and bloodied.
Yeah.
Do they stand up immediately in the?
No, they stand up in the control phase of the next turn.
Okay. But they don't have to waste an action.
Correct. They just get up. The only reason we put them as knockdown is because that messes with like you can see through them then, like they can't block line of sight anymore. So
Incinerator.
Yeah, all right, my Incinerator is going to hit your leader. So now I'm not being engaged by that guy. I am being engaged by this guy. So I get +1 and -1. So I'm 7, and then I get plus another one from Judgment, so I'm an 8. That'll miss.
That'll miss, yes.
Yeah. All right, that's the turn. So I will score 3 more, and you'll score 2 more. And we'll go into the final round, where we get to make some fire checks and some vengeance rolls.
Allow me a moment to think. Would at this point it not be a defeat for me automatically?
Let's see. You're down by 3.
Yes, I'm down by 3. I cannot get to your cleanser in any way except for getting struck in the back by...
So if you knock out this guy and take their books, and I don't kill your guys that have books, we tie.
No, we don't. Because I... Oh, wait, a minute. Sorry, allow me to think. You are partially correct. You are partially correct. So, in all actuality, if I do... forgive me. Yes, you are actually correct. But the tie then... How was the tie decided?
I don't think we actually thought of that, to be honest. Let me look at the scenario. I don't think we've ever had that come up.
Well, there's always that first idiot who actually gets to it. I need to be that idiot.
Yeah, I'm making a note in the thingo. That'd be a scenario thing. There's probably like you pool all of the things and then split them evenly, something like that.
In that case, you will win because I have 3 tokens. You have 4.
I only have 2. All right, wait, hold on. Treasure tokens? Yes. No. So sorry. Pool things from the. We only care about the Arcana manuals. Yeah.
Then actually, yeah. Oh, I can kill. Oh.
Yeah, you have outs, but we have to see how this maintenance phase goes.
I have warhead.
Yes, you do.
This is gonna be fun. Okay.
Unless fire and vengeance kills you, which is what I'm hoping happens.
It could.
Yeah.
Pretty much could.
So let's take some fire checks.
If you do that, he's just gonna stand up bloodied because that's what we said was gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you're right.
So no.
Yeah, fair enough. But
he'll be hitting much harder.
But the important thing is he'll have dropped his book.
but the only person who would be able to pick it up would be next turn, and I'll be picking up it automatically.
That's true. So yeah, you'd have to go with him. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Let's take your
Yeah.
fire checks. Let's see what happens. This guy.
Dice of 4.
You gotta roll it off first.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, you are 100% correct.
Okay. Dice off 4. Nothing.
Nothing.
Legion of Lost Souls?
Uh,
Goes
yes.
out. And then my guy makes a vengeance move and a vengeance attack. So he's going to stay where he is, and he's going to hit this guy. So that'll miss. Excellent. All right, you're up.
For the moment, you did not roll well.
That's true.
Ah, forgive me for my, how do you say this even? Gloating.
It's all good. I understand.
It is a very tense situation, I have to admit.
Oh, I need my leadership token back, and so do you.
Me too, me too. Allow me to get it back. Alright, I'm attacking your incinerator, and I am on 3 as well, still, I understand.
Yep.
Alright.
You really hit.
Why? No, why? Why now? Why no? Fine, whatever. I don't care. Fine. Sorry.
It's all good.
Alright, damage. I need a 6, right?
6 to hurt me, yeah.
Please, 6 at least.
Oh, that'll knock me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, alright, hold on. Let me...
I'm not sure that's actually good.
Well, your guy already has the book, right? I think you can only hold 1.
Oh, I can only hold 1.
Hold on, let me check. Do. Most spelling, blah. Oh, no. Absolutely, you can hold more than 1. Cool.
Alright. Can I pick it up for my,
So here's the interesting part. I don't think there's a legal placement for this, because it has to be within an inch. So, where can you go? You can't go there because you're not on top of the building. You can't go there. So your only options are like here somewhere.
Oh, I'm choosing where the Arcana Manual falls?
Yeah. But
Oh,
it has to be within an inch, and it has to be completely on a building or on a surface, so it can't go on the building at all.
Did you not say that they don't have to be,
Oh, you're right. It could go underneath the model. Totally.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm banking on.
Yep.
Good for me. So yeah, it falls, and I immediately pick it up.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Right. Then Warhead.
Yep.
I have a question. So he fell down. So shield wall is immediately broken.
Shield wall doesn't require on being knocked down or not, actually.
Oh, so he's all still. I see.
Yep. War Machine rules. Yay. Unless we change that too. Let me just double check that, because it could be that we have.
Allow me to eloquently express my feelings about this. That's bullshit.
Well, base to base with another model with shield wall or another similar effect. This model gets... Yeah, okay. Nope, still works. And baseline and War Machine, that's how it works too. So that makes sense.
How specifically that works, but all right.
Maybe they like get knocked down with their shield in front of them or something.
And then the other guy just hides behind them.
Yep.
Possibly.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Warhead.
Yep.
It's that's actually not that good, I would say, because Warhead would have been much better if it actually hit twice. But oh well.
Yeah. All right.
So Warhead.
Mm-hmm. Who do you want first?
Well, not the guy who's impossible, of course.
All right, fair enough.
So question first. I need a 7, correct?
Yes, because it's dice off 6.
So it's 7 or
12.
12. Yeah, I'd say that.
Or 11, actually. It's an 11. All right, nothing there. And a 12 on this guy to hurt him at all. Nope.
No, not exactly as well. All right, then I still have an attack into Exemplar.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure I cannot move in any way right now.
No, you're in your combat phase. You're in your combat step.
Sadly. All right, but I am going to follow your advice and just gonna heal back up with the.
Oh, heal a point back? Yeah.
Going to the ass. Just gonna help back.
Okay. Are you going to hit me with your second initial?
Annihilate me.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, actually, you get another judgment token because you knocked out one of my things.
Does it not count for actually boxing a model, so killing it fully?
Boxing happens before you're bloodied and before you die. It happens twice.
I see. Yeah, then that is very good for you. So now you're at +2 for me, as I understand.
Yep.
Yeah. I still do not think that you'll kill outright my captain. But we will see how it goes.
We'll give it the old college try.
I sadly only finished university, never went to college. Or is it the same thing?
It's the same thing here.
Okay, fair enough. But hey, I'm on my way to the second university, so that's
there
good.
You go. Nice. Is he going to take his second initial attack into my leader?
Of course. Yes, of course. And he's going to also shoot into your leader as well.
Yeah. So you just get +2 to hit because you're not engaged by anybody.
Whoa. No, he's not going to hit your leader at all. Because I don't want you to hit harder.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, don't do that. Battle-driven would be bad.
Yes.
Okay.
So, no, thank you.
Fair enough.
No, thank you.
All right.
I cannot shoot outside of combat. Is that correct?
You have gunfighter, right?
Yes, I do.
Then that is correct. You can only shoot into combat or into something you're engaged with.
What rule would allow you to shoot outside of combat?
Dual attack.
I see. No, dual attack is sadly not on him.
Okay.
And I'm not certain dual attack is anymore in the game anymore.
It might not be. I can't remember.
I mean, based. Except for, of course, on all the battle engines. Almost all battle engines.
Oh, like in the base game? There's plenty of things with dual attack still.
Yeah, you are actually correct.
Helios has it for sure. A couple of other warjacks have it. But
yeah, a lot of things have it. Yeah, forgive me. A lot of things actually have it.
All right.
That is the end of my activation, I think, even. There is nothing I can do, I think.
All right. This cleanser is going to aim, and it's going to spray down that line again. So when it aims, it's at 9 against your Stormblade Captain now because of the judgment tokens. So I need a 4?
A 5. I'm 13. Oh, yeah, 4. You are correct. 4.
Woohoo! I'm a 7 against the Legion Lost Soul, so I need 5s on them. So the front guy... Oh, I get another dice on him, though. I hit anyway. And then the back guy, they hit. On...
Do you not get damage?
Pardon me?
Do you not... In Bloodied, do you not get it on damage?
Oh, you might be correct about that. Let me double check.
That would make... Well, sorry. Lore-wise, more sense, I would say. No, on attack rolls, you are correct.
Yeah, so it's attack and damage rolls, right? The idea here is that... Just on attack rolls? Okay, so the idea here is that you're, like, swinging wildly and trying really hard to hit things, but you're leaving yourself open because you're swinging. It doesn't make a lot of sense on a skeleton. I'll grant you that.
No. What I'm trying to understand, but then your accuracy decreases, but you hit harder if you just swing wildly. So even in that explanation, it's going to be damage.
That's fair. I think the idea was that we wanted to represent them being more aggressive, but we didn't want them to die any faster, like damage-wise, because we didn't want to give them like. We wanted to have some kind of upside.
No, I understand. All right.
So damage rolls. Against your leader, my cleanser is power 14, so dice off 2. Right?
Yes, I would believe so.
7, please. Ooh, take 2 damage. That was an excessive, but I only needed a 7. On your Legion of Lost Souls, I need 9s to hurt them because shield wall. So first attack, nope. Second attack, nope. But they are both back on fire.
And you did the most important thing, which is damaging the leader.
Yep. All right, he's done. That was a really good turn, Mr. Little Cleanser Boy.
So yeah, I think that the most thing that I can do right now is to take Legion of Lost Soul and attack the Bastion, because that's the thing that matters the most.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way I can protect my leader? No, I can just hope for you to miss, but you cannot miss. But you will be hitting on -1 because you have +2 from hitting and then -1 from all the models that engage you, and your incinerator is out.
So I have +2 from judgment, and I'll have -2 from other things, so I'll be hitting flat.
So, all right. Anyway, my Legion of Lost Soul, the one who can hit hard, hit good,
accurately,
is going to attack your Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
3d6. That's a hit.
You do hit.
If I can roll 3 dice.
Yikes.
So I need to kill him on 9. Is that correct?
Dice off 4. Yep, 9 is a kill.
Please. A9.
Oh.
God damn it! Yes.
And you get my other book.
And I get your other book.
And you're picking it up, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up first.
Nice. All right. Well, that was big. I'm going to do something really risky right here. I'm going to take 2 free strikes with my leader.
But that's not going to kill you anyway, so
I know.
what's the point?
Well, because I want to get out of melee.
A good buff.
Yeah, I'm going to walk to there. So, hit me.
Can I expect to not hit you? Can I just say I'm not hitting you?
Oh, yeah, you can choose not to take free strikes.
No, because
there's
literally no reason to.
Yeah, no, you're right. You shouldn't. So don't.
And I buff you out of that. So go nuts.
Yep. Hold on. I'm trying to get to a point where I don't think it exists. All right. I'm going to get -1 because of your stupid skeleton, but
yeah, but you get an attack on shield, so that's good.
Yeah.
You're hitting flat.
I'm hitting it +1 actually.
Yeah, you're hitting it +1.
So we're going to go ahead and take the shield attack first. So I'm at 8 now, so I need a 5, which will hit. Okay, so the shield is normally POW 8. It's POW 10, and then it's POW 9 because of minuses. And your armor is 17?
Yes. You still can do that.
We're going to boost damage. So dice off 8.
Not make sense to hit with your sword?
Well, so here's my thinking. If I need 5s to hit, which is about an 85% chance. Sorry, let me. No, you're right. It is better to hit with my sword because the shield has almost no chance of doing 2 damage to you. Yeah. Let's just confirm that. Shield is POW 9. Dice off 7 would need a 12 versus needing I'm a POW 13, which is a dice off 4. So 1 9 and 1 anything. Okay, yeah, we'll just hit you with the shield. Dice off 7. No damage. All right, hit you with the sword. Hits. Dice off 3. So I need an 8 to do 2 damage. Ooh, 1 damage.
You still can do it, though.
Oh, we still can. We're going to hit you. 5 to hit. That's a hit. 8 to kill. No. 1 more damage. Okay. Well, I think we're at a tie. I don't think there's any way for that to change now.
No, I don't think that it is that choice. But that was a tough game.
That was a very tough game. That was really back and forth. So we're going to end this both at 10.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, all I can say is that I actually thought that you will wipe the floor with me.
I don't know. These guys are really slow. Maybe if you'd killed them a turn earlier and I got an actual turn with them this turn, but they didn't get to do anything this round.
No, no. And I have to say that despite shield walling,
Mm-hmm.
my Blade Captain behaved exactly as I thought it would be. He's a damaging machine.
Oh yeah, 100%. And my Knight Exemplar is not. He's in there to be durable, and he did that job really well. You know who I was actually
Um,
the most impressed with? This dude.
yes, he combined with the Judgment,
Mm-hmm.
insanely good.
Yeah, I almost kind of so he's the same points as one of these guys because I was equating the spray at about the same as their like weapon master plus durability. I
Mhm.
almost would have rather had a second one of him than this guy.
The thing is, this person did the thing that he needed to do the most. He stood there and took it.
That's true.
For example, if you didn't have him, the
Mm-hmm.
two lost souls would have been free to actually just gang up on your incinerator,
Mm-hmm.
or they would have actually even just went. One of them went and got onto him.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair. Hold on, our
I
incinerator is immune to
don't. I
fire.
don't. I'm actually not sure if I would change anything because all of
Oh, they
my
are immune to
pieces
fire.
behaved exactly as they were supposed to.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's really impressive that two Legion of Lost Souls were able to like go toe to toe with two exemplars. That's
But they cost more than exemplars,
as they
interestingly enough.
should because they have a gun and they also have bloodbound
That's true. That's 100% true.
and they're
Well,
fast. Their speed's
you know,
6.
yeah, yeah. I think that, forgive me for saying so,
Mm-hmm.
but I actually do not see a reason almost ever to use no, that's not correct. How should I say it? The Way of the Storm as a narrative path for me seems to be very scorn jet so
Scornergy.
scorn energy, yes. Uh in forgive me, sorry, I'm my words escape me. They don't smash well with things in Signa, weirdly enough,
Mm-hmm.
because anything that is melee will 100% pick Thunder of Metal, simply because the rules there are amazing.
That's
And
fair.
anything that is shooting doesn't actually get much from Way of the Storm, because one target is all about sort of melee. So a leader model gets a critical smite, and
Mm-hmm.
models in Warpath gain charged up, which is ability to attack once per game, additional attack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
While the Eye of the Hurricane gives flight, which is very good, and also reduces damage to one. But one is there such a anything that shoots either shoots very far
Mm-hmm.
that they are not bothered much by shooting, or that they are agile enough to escape it of sorts. Because this is more important to like models which are coming on the go. So how do I say? So basically, this reducing damage from attacks, which in shooting is
Mm-hmm.
more important to melee things going trying to get into melee with shooting models.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the
All right.
next one is, yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say, I think.
I do. And there's a little bit of that was the first one I ever designed, and so I was definitely learning a lot. And now that I look at it again, I can see an argument to go back and change some stuff.
Uh, yeah, and sorry, I just cap it off. No, you know what? No, you understand. Perfectly understand everything that I said.
Yeah, no, I get it. I agree with you. I think there's definitely some contradictions in it, and I can looking back at it now, I'm like, oh yes, this is the first one I ever made. I remember how hard this was to conceptualize how this would work, um, and it suffers as a result of that because it was the first one, and the first ones always kind of end up You know, the first
I
ones of anything new kind of always end up a little rough because you don't know what you're doing yet.
I would also assume that Thunder of Metal was not one of those.
No, it was like the. No, I made one for each. So hold on. There's what? 8? So I made 8, and then I came back and I made one more for each. So it was the ninth one I made.
I see. No, because in my humble opinion, it's leaps and bounds above the other one.
Probably.
Um, sorry, I did not mean to criticize as in just um.
Oh, don't worry. I'm very very thick-skinned about this game and anything in general at this point. And I agree like there's definitely some amount of I need to go back and fix some of this stuff because, you know, I've learned a lot since then. And also some things maybe do need to get toned down like the Legion one. The Legion one is really dumb. Um so yeah, we've spent quite a bit of time playtesting that Legion one since the update for this all went out, and we've come to the conclusion that it's really no fun for anybody except for the person playing it.
Well, if you ever need a tester or anything, I really volunteer.
Sweet. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna gear up to do another like an actual campaign testing league sometime in the next couple of months when I get a little bit more free. But you know, we'll
If
definitely let
it's
you know.
possible, this is after everything that we are gonna finish the campaign right now. I would like to discuss a very short thing with you after the stream ends, if it's
Yeah,
possible.
absolutely. And actually, I think we're probably going to shut it down right about now. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. This is Fallen Corvis, the first of 6 scenarios that we've got for testing. We will be I'll be putting this up on YouTube, so anybody that wants to can watch it. And thanks so much, German, for your incredible patronage of the Line of Sight group. And yeah, we'll talk to you later, everybody. And goodbye.